Oh, hi, guys. Oh, man. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, this story is a rough one because I'm pretty sure we've all had this kind of emotion and feeling before. Doesn't feel so good all the time. Angry. Who's ever felt angry before? I have. Especially sometimes when things just don't go my way that I had been hoping for for so long. That's one emotion, but there can be so many other emotions. We've done a lot of books about our feelings and how it can look like, what it feels like, what can we do about it? Oh, this one, I think, is another one we need to talk about because it seems to come up quite a bit. And it can be a scary emotion too for some people, whether about how it makes you feel or how it may be when you see someone else feeling angry, right? Ooh. So I'm going to get started on this book and then we're going to talk about it a little bit. Is that okay? Good. I hope so. Hey, listen, the biggest thing I would like you to do is to remember to listen with your ears, open your heart, open your mind, and also use your eyes to look for things in the story because your eyes might see details that the author didn't use their words to help describe. But the more we learn how to use our eyes, the more we will get to see and we'll get to learn about. And part of why I want to do this story is for us to start the conversation. Okay. Sometimes we have these emotions and we're not really even sure what to say the emotion is making us feel or how it's making us act or the questions that we have about it. So the more we get together, the more I hope that you're learning about ways that you can express yourself in a safe way, right? There's ways that we act and there's things that we do, but we want to find ways that can help us to come back to a place where we can feel safe and calm and be able to use our words or maybe even drawing to help us express how we're feeling. And I would even like to say right now that along with starting that conversation, if you ever feel stuck in an emotion or a feeling that you just can't really seem to get out of, I really want to encourage you to go and speak with your trusted adult and start a conversation. And maybe it can start like something as easy of like, I don't know how I'm feeling. Can you help me? Or maybe I'm feeling very, what emotion it is that you're feeling, and say, I I think I'm stuck. And all those words are so important because that helps give clues to some of these trusted adults that surround you that want to help you. And I think that's just being so brave and so ready to take the next step. And sometimes it's going to take a little bit, like taking a step one after the other to get to that part. But we all surround you because this world needs you. You're amazing. And we all want you to be the very best that you can be. So let's get ready to listen to this story. Now, I want to remind you, this is not my story. This was written by Cicely Kaiser and illustrated by Carrie Pilo. And forgive me if I said that wrong. I'm trying my best. I'm still learning. And I would encourage you, if you'd like to have this book in your own library, maybe you can go and purchase this book. And maybe you can start reading with your friends or with your family and get that conversation started. You can always try your local library or your media center at school as well. And and get started on that, because this emotion sometimes comes up and you're not alone, for sure. Our emotions are a normal part of living and growing, and you're going to come across quite a few. Maybe in the hour, maybe in the day, maybe in a week, maybe in a month, maybe in the whole year. Yeah, it's true. It happens. Yeah. So let's talk about this one. What made this story character feel so angry? Let's see. And what did it look like? Have you ever done something that we're going to see that this character did in the story when he felt angry? And what were some of the ways, I want you to listen and to look, what were some of the ways that he expressed, maybe he showed his anger, and what did he do about it? Did he notice how he was feeling? And did he stay that way? Or did he find some way to help him get through and to get to a part where he was feeling much calmer? Let's see. Let's get ready to explore If You're Angry and You Know It. Oh, I see already. Here we go. Let me get closer so you can see. If you're angry and you know it. So what happened here in this story that maybe didn't seem to be going the right way? Oh, yeah. Look at his backpack. Everything seems to have fallen out when all the other friends were lining up and going into the school. And there's the teacher. Oh, no. Stomp your feet. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. Uh-oh. He was starting to get more upset and get angry. If you're angry and you know it, and you really, really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. Oh, look at his face now. Can you tell how he's feeling just by looking at him? Well, let's see all the friends around him. How are they all looking? Were they surprised? Shocked? Wondering what was going on? They could see something was wrong, and he was having a strong emotion. If you're angry and you know it, looks like they're in music class. Bang a drum! If you're angry and you know it, bang a drum! If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, bang a drum. Look, she took her emotion and she started to do something. She was banging on a drum. Look at her face. And look at all the other ones around her. Some looked concerned, worried. Some were still doing their own musical instruments, maybe hearing the noise, starting to wonder what was happening. If you're angry and you know it, looks like they were outside, maybe on the playground, maybe at recess. I see kids having fun, jumping. Uh-oh, this person's making some faces at somebody. And maybe this person wasn't feeling so good already, right? And he couldn't really find it funny. Let's see what he was going to do about it. Walk away. If you're angry and you know it, walk away. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, walk away. Oh, he made a decision. He was not ready to feel that emotion, and he was starting to know he wasn't feeling good about it. And he chose to walk away. If you're angry and you know it. Oh, do you see what's happening? Now see, the author's not using his words to explain what was happening, but we can see what's happening. Looks like this boy kicked a ball, and look at his face. It doesn't look like he meant to do it, because he looks a little bit surprised, but the ball hit a muddy puddle, and look what happened. It splashed mud on this classmate who was jumping rope. Take deep breaths. If you're angry and you know it, take deep breaths. Oh, I see. She is. If you're angry and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, take deep breaths. Oh, what do you think the deep breaths are going to do for her? That's going to give her a minute to think about it, to try to gain control over that angry feeling that she might be having about that mud that just got splashed on her. Look at her friends around them. How do you think he feels? I think, to me, it looks like he might have thought that she was going to get angry at him and be really upset. Maybe yell or not talk to him anymore. Look at her friends. They were all concerned. But she chose something different. She's taking breaths. Can that help her? If you're angry and you know it. Uh-oh. Looks like they were at their class and they may have had some time to build with some blocks. And he was building maybe a tower, maybe? Oh, I don't know, because I see a little dinosaur down here. We're not sure. But whatever it was, it doesn't look like it was going his way. Look at his face. Someone heard the blocks falling and was concerned about how he might be feeling. Tell a friend. If you're angry and you know it, tell a friend. If you're angry and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, tell a friend. Or a nice, safe, trusted adult. Look at his face. His face looks calm, peaceful, is showing me that he's willing to listen by even looking at his arms. He has his arms on him in a safe, calm way, maybe letting his friend know, it's okay. I saw you, and I understand that you could be feeling upset. He was going to be a safe friend for him to talk to. Now, just to say, if this was bigger than that, always feel free to please go and get an adult to come and help, right? We want to be safe too, and we want to make sure our friends are safe. But definitely talking to someone can help. And that was a nice friend to go over and be willing to help their friend in that moment. Oh, look what happened. Then you're happy and you know it once again. Oh, look at all the friends around them. I see lots of smiles everywhere. Then you're happy and you know it once again. Look at this girl, remember? From the mud? And look at all her friends. She worked through a big emotion. She chose to breathe. She took a moment for herself to find her peace again and try to help her come back to a moment to remember where she was and all the things around her. And the other boy talked to his friend, and he found another way to be able to work through his big emotion. Then you're happy and you know it, and you're not angry, and you show it. Look at her. Remember her with the drum? Yeah, look at her. She worked through it. Is it always easy? Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice. Yeah, and sometimes it can be feeling really big. But there are some ways that we can try to help us work through those big emotions. Then you're happy and you know it once again. And remember that backpack that was open and everything fell out in the beginning of our story? Look, friends were helping all around to get that backpack all together. And I see some different emotions. Look at everyone. Yeah, that changed everything for that whole situation, right? Yeah. Now, sometimes I know that I was told some of my friends, when they feel really upset and angry, they go to their room and they take a pillow and squeeze it real tight. Or sometimes they'll even just lay on their bed because they want to take a moment to themselves. Some love to draw pictures to get that feeling or that emotion out of them so that they can release it, let it go, and start being able to talk about that emotion, about how they felt. We definitely want to keep ourselves safe for sure, and those around us. Yeah. Sometimes I've seen people too, when that, in the story, the boy that was building with the blocks, sometimes I've seen kids kick the blocks too. And that was a way that they were expressing their anger, but those blocks can hurt our other friends around us. And we want to keep safe, and we really want everyone around us to be safe too. Oh, this was a big story about a big emotion that I'm sure every single one of us has felt, because there's so many different emotions too, right? But this one was showing us maybe different ways that we can try to help ourselves when we're feeling like that. I hope that you can start this conversation with your trusted adult and find ways that you can feel safe to start helping yourself when you feel like that. Maybe it's going to be breathing. Maybe it's going to be writing about it. Maybe it's going to be drawing. Maybe it's going to be walking away and taking a little break, right? Just whatever you do, if you feel stuck there, I really would hope that you can find a trusted adult to talk to, because sometimes we just need a little help, and that's okay. And I love that you come here so that we can start the conversation and you can take it on and go on and be amazing and do amazing things and help your closest friend or your family member and make a change and be a difference for them too, because I'm so proud of you. Hey, I'd love it for you to come back. So like and subscribe so that you can come back on our fun learning adventures and explore new things like more feelings or maybe new topics. Sing some songs and do some dancing with us. It's all about learning and growing up and exploring and doing things. And hopefully we can do that together. So don't forget, have a great week. And don't forget, be kind. Bye.